was. Do you remember? Have you ever heard of a game called HQ?
Yes, I remember that. I remember playing that a little bit.
Oh, well, it's gone now. They literally ran out of money.
Yeah, I heard.
And they couldn't afford to keep it open anymore. So
Yeah, I remember that. For those of you who did not play HQ Trivia, that's what it was called, right? HQ Trivia.
yeah,
It was a mobile game where it had a live host, and the host would ask questions, and people would get eliminated as you went. The problem that I had is that anytime I played, I always had like really spotty connections. So like the questions would not appear on my phone until like 2 seconds before it was time to input your answer.
yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah, it didn't matter because it's not like I knew the answers anyway, but it was definitely an interesting concept, and I do.
It was popular. It's not like it died because no one played it.
Yeah, it was strange.
I'm not aware of anything like it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there might be something else like that out there. Maybe I'm just not aware of it. But I did like 1 versus 100, how it was very, like play with your friends, like this is a big event kind of thing,
Yeah, I remember people would log in on my friends list, be like, "You want to party up? We're gonna win."
Yeah,
some money.
I think that's another aspect to it. Really, was that the fact that you were playing a trivia game with friends. So if one person knew the answer, then you could share it with everybody, and you could you were all like together, like trying to figure out these trivia questions. It was pretty great.
Yeah, the only party is we regressed a little bit on the online trivia. It seems like we can only do local trivia.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was definitely a cool concept. I got second there, but I think we should be good.
Nice. It's a hard level.
That's
for this card. This is a bad card for that level.
Yeah. Okay, we got A rank. We probably would have got some stars if I would have got first place there, but oh well.
Indeed, that is A rank.
Okay, let's see, who is next? We'll do...
You haven't played Yoshi yet or Rob, have you?
We'll do Yoshi, and then we'll end things with Rob. So, let's see. What vehicle should Yoshi drive?
What's the cucumber called? It just looks like a cucumber.
I think it's called Cucumber. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, right here, Cucumber.
Oh, wow. Somehow, no, it just looks like a cucumber, so I guess it's not that hard to forget or remember.
Right. Okay, here we go. Koopa Beach. Ooh. Its handling is kind of weird. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to this.
Yeah, I liked this cart. I don't know why.
It has like a very unique drift due to its handling. It kind of reminds me of like an actual racing game with it.
Yeah, it doesn't really turn very fast.
So we'll see. What are other online experiences that was new to you? I remember going back to the PC. I remember going on to, was it Yahoo? They had like a whole bunch of board games on Yahoo, and I remember like playing like checkers and stuff on Yahoo.
Oh, Yahoo Messenger with games.
Was it through Yahoo Messenger? I thought it was just Yahoo, but maybe it was.
I think it was Messenger. You could play games on Messenger.
I'm
trying to think what... Miniclip.com had a ton of good Flash games.
Miniclip. Is that still a thing anymore?
Yeah, I think it is.
Huh.
They had some, like, stick fight. There was, like, a... no, Stick Fight's not the one, I don't think. There's one game I remember that was, like... a Hotline Miami before Hotline Miami, but it was stick figures and it was online play,
Interesting.
and you just fight each other. It was really fun.
Yep, and of
then,
course we can't forget Newgrounds.
Oh yeah, Newgrounds. All the what's the turtle toss? I think is what it's called.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, the one where you shoot a turtle from a cannon and see how far it goes.
I don't remember that. I guess I didn't play that one. I do remember there was like a lot of Mario fan games on there, and there was one in particular that I thought was really good. It was a 2D, Mario game, but you had FLUDD from Super Mario Sunshine, so you could kind of float. And I remember it had like a really good like level editor. Like it was almost like Super Mario Maker way before Super Mario Maker was ever a thing.
Huh. I don't think I played that one. I don't remember what other games I might have played online. There was another website like Miniclip. I don't know why I thought of this. This is not the one I'm thinking. This is not the one I was talking about, but Cool Math Games. Let's go.
Yes, Cool Math Games, the game that you, or the website you would go to if you were access to computer at school.
Yeah, this is the one the teacher wanted you to play, but you would alt tab to Miniclip.
Right.
And oh yeah! How did I forget this? Cartoon Network had some really good games.
Right. I remember. Yeah, there were Flash games on a bunch of websites. I remember. So there was Shockwave Flash, and then there was another one, right? There was something kind of similar to Flash.
ActiveX.
Was that what it was? I remember like
Microsoft's version of it.
I remember it was always like, okay, is this going to be Flash or is it going to be ActiveX? And like, of course, depending on which one you would get, it felt like one took way longer to load than the other one.
There was also QuickTime. I think that was another one. That one wasn't used as much. But anyway, it's kind of sad now though. All the Flash games can't play them.
I mean, you technically can play them. I know that there was a large archive process, or project rather, where people, archived a whole bunch of Flash games, and there's actually like a downloadable thing that's like 80 gigabytes of like every Flash game, basically, that they were that they were able to recover. I
think Newgrounds has a built-in tool that converts Flash to another format.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't know how secure that is, though.
I don't know. Yeah, it runs the Flash. It must like run it a little slower because it's not native anymore.
Yeah, it's just like a Flash emulator, essentially.
Yeah, which might have been a problem 10 years ago, but computers are crazy fast now. So they can emulate Flash. Because, Flash was never very efficient.
No.
Maybe that's why Adobe gave up on it. And on top of... No, the real reason they gave up on it was because of the security stuff.
Right, yeah, it was too unsecure.
And plus, it's not needed anymore. HTML5 has replaced it.
It was ancient. Literally a relic of the 90s.
Yeah. I just don't understand why Adobe didn't work harder to integrate it with HTML instead of just abandoning it.
Well, you know how Adobe is. They want 100%. They want it to be completely theirs.
Yeah. Oh, Creative Cloud, for sure.
Yeah, they want you to subscribe to Flash.
Yeah. People should have realized even then that having all that under one company is probably not a good idea to code for.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the alternative was back then. I think Java was okay.
I don't really remember Java being used for like games and stuff.
It's used
It
a
didn't.
little bit, yeah, because it could run in a browser. It was
Yeah,
like one of only a few things that could run in a browser.
but Flash and such was much more popular. It feels like, and I mean Java. Didn't you had to like actually
You had to
download?
have dot.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had.
I think that was part of it too.
In it wasn't like still not a built-in thing. Java required you have to download it if you ever run anything that needs Java. Which nowadays most people don't need Java, but in servers Java is very much still used.
Ah,
Kind of weird. Anyway, but there's just so many websites I'd have to go keep naming them.
well, name them.
All right, well, let me go boot up my old PC from the 90s.
I'm trying to remember. There was a website that we got a worm from, and I think it was a Banjo-Kazooie fan site or something.
Oh, you're gonna make those fans pay.
It was like a Banjo-Kazooie fan site, and yeah, like we got like a worm, which I guess is probably it's not a term used much anymore, I don't think, but it's basically a virus that isn't really, well, it is malicious, but it's not. It's created to make things a lot harder for you, so that you can't use your computer as easily, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Slows everything down.
Right. Yeah, I remember it would like make the screen like swirl around and stuff.
Yeah.
It took a while to get rid of that, I remember.
Huh.
Okay, we got A rank on that level. I'm going to play as ROB here. And let's see, what cart do we want to give ROB? I think we should give ROB the lawnmower. How about that?
Ooh, I forgot about Line Rider. Wait, we played Line Rider.
Yep, yeah, I remember.
Variants of it.
I remember a line rider.
Wasn't that there was a DS game for it too?
Yes, yep. It's not good. The DS game is not good, if you're wondering.
Oh, Heli Attack. That was a hard game.
That sounds
Age
familiar.
of War. Motherload.
Oh yeah, that was the digging one, right?
I like that game. Yep.
It's it was kind of similar to SteamWorld Dig.
Yeah, just get how deep
Or I
you
guess I
go,
should
you
say-
make money.
I guess I should say SteamWorld Dig is kind of like that game.
Oh, yeah. Defend your castle. Yeah.
That got a WiiWare release.
Oh.
It's really painful to play on
That's
WiiWare.
Dang. Oh, Club Penguin. Well, that one's not available anymore.
Right, yeah, that. I remember playing that. Yeah, I mean,
Neopets. Wow, I did actually play Neopets.
did you? I was never into Neopets. I think I had a
They-
lot of the stuffed plushes though. Ooh, yikes!
I don't remember if there was something about the artist. The art is very similar. Was it Digimon, I think?
That's kind of what it reminded me of. Yeah.
I think it's the same artist.
Oh, really?
Something like that.
Just run right into the wall.
Whoa. Oh, I hate this. This is the worst map.
It has such sharp corners.
It's like intentionally bad. And makes you really angry.
It's not as bad as the N64 version, which I'm not saying that the N64 version is bad per se. It's just it's a level that requires a lot of finesse.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing all right on this level so far. Oh, whoa, that was like a really that was a really slow shell. That was kind of weird. Hey.
Game's slowing down, maybe.
After playing as all these other carts, I can definitely see why everybody played as the egg one. The drifting on that cart is just insane. Got a double hit on Wario there. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So yeah, I would say, you know, we're almost done with Mario Kart DS here. I have to say Mario Kart DS overall, oops, if I stop running into the wall, Mario Kart DS holds up decently well. Yeah, of course it's, you know, not the most graphically impressive game anymore. But for the time it definitely was nice, and you know, all the features that we mentioned and everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd rather go back to Mario Kart 64 though.
Yeah, I think it's just not being 3D as much. It looks easier on the eyes than this game blown up, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, this game was intended to be played on a very low resolution screen.
Yeah. What was the DS resolution?
Pathetic.
Was it
I don't
240p?
know.
It might be 240p.
It was ridiculous.
You know what? Hold on a minute. You could probably just count the pixels.
I see at least 40 pixels on the screen right now. Oh, speaking of pixels, you got a 4K TV, right? Have you been able to
Yeah.
play or watch stuff on that?
Yeah, I've been watching some just Netflix shows.
Nice.
Or actually, it's Amazon Prime shows, but I don't know if Amazon Prime supports the same resolution settings.
Yeah, a lot of those streaming services don't really support 4K, I don't think, right?
Well, Netflix does.
Ah,
I have to check with Amazon because I think the show that I'm watching is not 4K because it's so old. Watching House MD. I've never seen it all the way through.
I remember that aired in like the mid, like around like 2004 or so, right? Basically, whenever this game came out.
Very old. Yeah.
Is it older than that? I mean, is it?
I think it might be 2001.
Oh, okay. The early 2000s.
Oh no, 2004. Well, you were right.
Yeah, that's. I remember because I remember at the time a lot of people were talking about the show at the time. I personally I've never seen it.
Yeah, there were a lot of really good shows back then. There's still a lot of really good shows today, but back then, I guess they had to make the characters interesting, have good storylines. They couldn't just make it look good. Sell it in other ways, I suppose. Nowadays, they can do that.
Right. Okay, I'm slowly making my way back up the charts here. Gotta pass Wario in the final level. I always thought this was weird. This is the final track. Gamecube Yoshi Circuit.
Oh man. Oh, it is a. By the way, the display is it's a little better than 240p. It's 256 by 192.
Huh. Interesting.
So it might as well just be 240p.
Yeah.
But it would be expensive to make a higher resolution display that had touch back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the PSP's screen was definitely way superior to the DS's dual screens, just in terms of resolution. But yeah, you're right. It would have been extremely expensive to make a touchscreen that resolution.
Yeah, and this is, I think it was pressure touch instead of capacitive, maybe.
So that's the
touch?
thing, is it actually was pressure touch, and you could actually press multiple like places on the screen and it would register, but Nintendo did not have the patent to do so. They couldn't do that, so it was never used in any games or anything.
Oh, wow. So that patent, I wonder. I guess Apple owns it.
I think it was like Samsung or Nokia or something owned it.
Oh, really? Because the iPhone had multi-touch.
Yeah, but they had to get that patent.
Oh, so they just bought it from Motorola or whatever.
Right. I mean, I don't think they bought it, but I think they licensed it out, because that was a big point about the original iPhone, is that it had that. Which, speaking of which, happy 15th anniversary to the iPhone. I guess we're saying that now.
A lot of things getting old.
Yeah.
When was it? Anniversary this month?
It was just a few days ago.
CES. Oh, I guess CES. Yeah. CES was this week, I think, or maybe it was last week.
Mm-hmm. Oh dang, we didn't get first.
No star.
I'll let this play out here. There we are. But yeah, I think it's funny if you go back and you watch the iPhone clip where Steve Jobs unveils the iPhone. He says, right before he shows it off, he says something like, "I'm going to present something that will change the world." And then he actually presents something that changes the world. That's pretty crazy. That's there's not very many people you can say, something like that. It's kind of funny. I do have to. I in a way, the DS was kind of ahead of the game of the iPhone. It had a lot of aspects that I guess Nintendo kind of had the foresight to include. If you think about it in a weird roundabout way.
Mm.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about the iPhone, but Mario Kart DS definitely is it's definitely one of the better Mario Kart games, I would say.
It's a revolution, like the iPhone.
Right. It brought in a lot of unique ideas. Something else we didn't ever mention is that this game has a mission mode. Something that kind of never reappeared in the series. I suppose you could say it did reappear in Mario Kart Tour if you really want to be technical, and then also it also is technically in Mario Kart Wii, but it's inaccessible. You can't.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, they made a whole bunch of missions. They made a whole bunch of missions, and then you can't access them. It's very strange.
You can emulate it and play them, though, right?
Right. Yeah.
So weird. I mean, they cut it out at the end. I guess it wasn't a delay. I mean, it must have been the last thing they worked on.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. They just decided to cut it.
Sometimes I wonder if I would enjoy working at Nintendo. Seems like they cut a lot. And they have very, very strict requirements.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know something that would be fun to end this on. But let's watch this ending first.
Oh, so peaceful.
Yes, it is. Just
It's like the ending to like Star Fox where they're just running. There's like, but there's nothing in the background. It's just a sunset.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of similar to that.
Oh, well, I guess there's some buildings. Whatever that is. Yeah, wait, where in Mario are there... Oh, I guess in Odyssey there's realistic buildings, but... Where are we right now?
I'm not sure. They're just driving back home.
Driving through Chicago.
Mario Kart DS.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what we were playing.
Yep. Thanks for playing. Okay, so we're going to end things off by going into the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection menu. We're going to look,
Oh, yeah.
We're going to look at the Wi-Fi connection setting. Is this a blast of the past?
Oh boy. It's totally gonna let you do it.
You can connect your Wi-Fi USB connector here. You can search for an access point. You can do a manual setup.
Yeah, for some reason you could only have 3 active connections.
And you had to do this on a per game basis, is that right? Did you have to set this up for each game?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So it stored it somewhere on the DS, I guess.
Yeah, but for a mobile handheld console, I think it would have been better if you gave us like a list of more than 3 connections.
This Wi-Fi USB connector, did anybody have this? I feel like nobody had this.
What is that? Is that plug into your computer?
Yeah, it was like a dongle.
Right.
It's kind of cool. All right. Well,
but it gives you Wi-Fi. That's cool.
yeah, it's funny how you can access this information. All right. Well, that's it for Mario Kart DS. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Nick, for joining me. And any closing words?
We're good.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it then. See you guys. Bye.
See you.